Welcome to the Igloo, where we water our way across the interwebs looking for that sweet, sweet cryptocurrency. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Bitsequence and how I feel the same people that ran Chain.Group are running this new HYIP platform. So let's jump into some of the similarities that I'm seeing. So first off, they're offering a 3% daily rate, which reminds me of Xbots, Bitstrong, and I believe there was a third one. What was it? Dragon Foundation was it? Dragon Foundation. So if we're looking at this here, unlimited total return, principal included. Again, we didn't receive the principal back with Chain.Group, so they're including that in there. Daily accruals, payment 7 days a week, minimum $10 deposit. Again, that's definitely a Bitstrong. Not so much Xbots, but Bitstrong had $10 and also Dragon Foundation had $10. So, okay, you could say, well, CP, these are a lot of similarities with a lot of HYP. Why do you feel this is Chain.Group? Well, if we come down here, we're seeing another United Kingdom, which we have. We're seeing they have a telephone number, which Chain.Group had, but there's also some social media platforms here presence as well. So if we look at their Twitter account, okay, they have 48 tweets, very heavily involved, showing that they have a presence out here. Well, if you think about Chain.Group again, they had a lot of heavy influence in social media. They were constantly communicating and saying, hey, look at our program, look what we have going on here, look at this, look at that. And until they exited, which then we heard radio silence. And now if you actually go to Chain.Group, there's actually, the site is down, it's gone. So like if you try to go to it, it just, boom, you can't get to it. But if we look here, this Twitter account was opened up around December 7th. If we think about it, I believe it was December 17th or around there is whenever everything just went to shit on Chain.Group. So this, I feel they started launching this, the same people started opening up this application, this platform, just before the other one exited. Now, some of the little differences as well we can see here. Well, again, some similarities, I should say. We have a company number here, so they are registered in the UK. Again, so is Chain.Group. If we look at the payment platforms that they accept, these are, again, very similar to what Chain.Group had. Advanced Cash, Perfect Money, Payer, and Bitcoin. These are the same ones that Chain.Group had. Now let's go over the frequently asked questions, because there's a couple in here as well that I thought was interesting. So yeah, again, so Advanced Cash, Payer, Perfect Money, Bitcoin, minimum $10 deposit. Is there a withdrawal limit? No. However, there's a minimum for Bitcoin because they save the transaction fees. Where was it? It was like, how long does it take to get my money? And I think it was like 12 hours was on here. There was one of the questions here. Yeah, withdrawals are processed in 12 hours maximum after your request. So again, with Chain.Group, I think it was 24 hours if I remember correctly. Could have been 12, but it definitely had a long duration of receiving when you would receive your money. So that says that this isn't an automated system. This is someone that definitely in the background, in the back end, processing your requests. Now, looking at the platform itself, like let's say if everyone's like, oh, well, hey, you know what? I don't think this is actually Chain.Group. Maybe this might be legit. Well, if we look at some of their return calculators here, so they're promising on $100 that you'll get that back just shortly after a month of $90, and then after 24 months, you'll have about $180. They also have a really crazy matching referral program here where not only do you get 5% on your referrals deposit, you also get 10% of whatever their daily investments are. So if you come down here, they give you an example of if you have one member under you that deposits $1,000, you'll get a $50 commission. You also get a 5% team bonus, so that gives you $100. And then each day you get 3% of whatever their 10%. Matching of their 3% accrual. So with them having $1,000, they would get about $30 a day. They're going to give you $3 on top of that. That's a lot of payout for one referral, which again just makes this platform isn't going to be sustainable. There's just no way. But overall, I mean, looking at this, I mean, look at their company. That could be easily a Photoshop in here. I mean, that's just a standard like stock photo with we'll just Photoshop our logo on there. It doesn't really give you any details on what the platform is or what they're doing on the back end or how they're different or what their trading looks like. It more or less just says, hey, sign up with us and we're just going to give you a ton of money is really what it comes down to. They do accept different cryptocurrencies. I saw in here that they do have Litecoin payouts. They do have Bitcoin payouts, Ethereum, and also Ripple. So they're trying to get into the top 3, top 4 cryptocurrencies. It gives you a live accrual. So far they have about 60,000 in this platform. Again, this is why it kind of reminds me of Chain.Group. Chain.Group, we could go into the investors and see all the different people that are invested. Well, here it's similar, showing you days online, 18 people. So far, you got about almost 2,000 people registered, but only about 850 have actually deposited anything. Total amount in here, you're almost close. They're almost at that 400,000 mark. Total withdrawals, 77,000. So you obviously they still have a lot of money just sitting in there. I mean, if you add these two up, they're still 300,000 on their side almost, just holding it in that cash. And then you have your top leaders, top commissioners, top investors. So obviously, I mean, I think if you haven't been able to tell from my tone right now, obviously I'm not going to be investing into this platform. I mean, Chain.Group definitely did make a lot of people a lot of money. For those that got in there early and also got out early. For me, this is just, it's another HYIP that just, it's probably not going to be here in a month. I would be surprised if this thing even is around for a couple months. But I mean, with the promises of the payouts that they have, it just seems like it's way too insane, even for the HYIP platform. So, but that's where I just want to stop today's video. I just want to do a quick one on how I personally feel that the same people that created Chain.Group are the same people in a Bitsequence. I mean, they could be different, but I mean, there's just way too many similarities. And if they already had that framework, that foundation already established on back-end systems, I mean, it's really easy just to spool up a new website with a new logo and everything like that and use a lot of the same old back-end things. So, all right. Well, that's what I'm going to end today's video. So if you like what I'm doing, hit the like button. If you want to continue to follow and see what I'm doing here in the crypto world, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, keep cool, stay cool.